nature's masterpieces that inspired stunning architectural designs. Nature has been a source of inspiration for countless innovations, especially in the world of architecture. From towering mountains to flowing rivers, architects have long looked to the natural world to create designs that not only complement their surroundings, but also push the boundaries of human creativity. Today, we're taking you through some breathtaking natural elements that inspired some of the world's most iconic buildings. The Baobab trees in the Super Tree Grove, Singapore. What if a tree could inspire an entire futuristic garden? In Singapore's Gardens by the Bay, the famous Super Tree Grove draws direct inspiration from Africa's iconic baobab trees. These towering structures mimic the trees' natural water and nutrient storage systems, using solar panels to power the park's ecosystem. Much like the baobabs, these trees aren't just beautiful, they're a living, breathing part of their environment. Termite mounds and the Eastgate Center, Zimbabwe. Like these mounds, the building uses natural airflow to regulate its temperature, making it one of the most energy-efficient structures in the world. By copying termites, this building maintains a perfect climate without the need for air conditioning. Leaf veins and the crystal, London. Can a building structure mimic the elegance of a leaf? The crystal in London is designed to resemble the intricate vein patterns of a leaf, symbolizing sustainability. The building is energy positive, producing more energy than it consumes, just like the leaves that fuel life through photosynthesis. This building shows how we can borrow nature's designs to create sustainable architecture for the future. Bird nests in the Beijing National Stadium, China. The Beijing National Stadium, also known as the Bird's Nest, was designed for the 2008 Olympics and takes its form from a traditional bird's nest. Its interwoven steel beams are both structurally supportive and artistically captivating. Much like a bird's nest, the stadium is both fragile-looking and incredibly strong. Seashells and the Sydney Opera House, Australia. The Sydney Opera House iconic shell-like structure was inspired by the natural curves of seashells. Architect Joran Utzon sought to reflect the organic forms found along Australia's coastline, giving the building a harmonious connection with its waterfront location. With its flowing shell-like design, the Opera House beautifully merges architecture and the natural world. Spider Webs and Livmats Pavilion, Germany. The Spun Pavilion, designed for the 2012 Architecture Biennale in Venice, mimics the intricate design of a spider's web. This lightweight, tensile structure demonstrates how nature's engineering feats can be adapted to modern architecture. As delicate as it looks, this pavilion is a testament to the strength found in nature's designs. Coral reefs and the Great Barrier House, New Zealand. The Great Barrier House in New Zealand was designed to resemble the function of coral reefs. Its layout allows for natural light and ventilation, much like how coral reefs support diverse marine life. This house doesn't just look like a coral reef, it functions like one, supporting the environment around it. Mangrove forests and the Marina Bay Sands, Singapore. Singapore's Marina Bay Sands Resort uses the concept of interlocking roots found in mangrove forests for its structural design. This allows the massive towers to support the weight of the iconic sky park that spans across them. Just as mangroves protect coastlines, the building's design offers both strength and flexibility. Beehives and the Hive, UK. What can bees teach us about creating sustainable spaces? The Hive, an art installation at the UK's Kew Gardens, is a tribute to the beehive, with hexagonal structures forming a lattice that hums with the sounds of real bee activity. The structure raises awareness about the importance of bees in our ecosystem. This immersive experience connects architecture directly with nature's most important pollinators. Icebergs and the Iceberg Apartments, Denmark. The Iceberg Apartments in Aarhus, Denmark, reflect the sharp, angular forms of floating icebergs. Their jagged structures and glass facades create the appearance of glistening ice, blending the beauty of nature with contemporary urban living. This architectural marvel shows how even the coldest natural forms can inspire warmth in design. Cactus plants and the Cactus Building, Qatar. is designed to mimic the adaptive qualities of cacti in the desert. Its responsive skin opens and closes to manage sunlight and heat, reducing the need for air conditioning in the hot desert climate. Just like a cactus, this building thrives in extreme conditions, all thanks to its clever design. Butterfly wings and the gherkin, London, UK. The gherkin in London draws inspiration from the structure of butterfly wings, where the lightweight aerodynamic design maximizes energy efficiency. The building's curved shape allows for natural air ventilation, reducing the need for air conditioning and creating a sustainable urban masterpiece. The gherkin's innovative design proves that even the most delicate elements of nature can inspire the strength and sustainability of modern architecture. Mountain ranges and the Harbin Opera House, China. The Harbin Opera House in China was designed to blend seamlessly into the surrounding landscape, mimicking the curves and peaks of nearby mountains. Its flowing, organic form uses glass and wood to create a connection between the natural and built environments. The Opera House's design celebrates the harmony between architecture and nature, providing a breathtaking space for cultural performances. Termite Mounds and the Mapungubwe Interpretation Center, South Africa. The Mapungubwe Interpretation Center's design is based on the principles of termite mounds, which naturally regulate temperature. Its domed, earthen structures use local materials and natural ventilation systems to create a sustainable and energy-efficient design, even in the harsh African climate. This ingenious design demonstrates how traditional knowledge from nature can be incorporated into modern architecture to create sustainable, resilient structures. The Lotus Temple in Delhi, with its branches symbolizing spiritual enlightenment and connectivity. The building's petal-like design not only creates an awe-inspiring visual effect, but also promotes natural air circulation and light, providing a serene, energy-efficient place of worship. Just like the banyan tree, the Lotus Temple represents both spiritual and architectural harmony, connecting people with nature and each other. Tree canopies and the Bosco Verticale, Italy. Can a building become a vertical forest? The Bosco Verticale in Milan is inspired by the layered canopies of forests. The twin residential towers feature over 900 trees and 20,000 plants integrated into the building's design. This vertical forest helps reduce pollution, improve air quality, and regulate temperature, all while providing a unique green space for residents. The Bosco Verticale brings the concept of tree canopies into the heart of a bustling city, creating a living, breathing ecosystem that improves urban living. Sand dunes and the Dune House in New Zealand. The Dune House, nestled along the New Zealand coastline, mimics the natural curves and fluidity of sand dunes. Its undulating roof and organic form blend seamlessly with the surrounding landscape, offering protection from coastal winds while maximizing natural light and ventilation. This home is a testament to how architecture can harmonize with the natural environment, offering both beauty and functionality. Whale skeletons in the Oslo Opera House, Norway. What can we learn from the bones of the ocean's largest creatures? The Oslo Opera House design draws inspiration from the skeletons of whales. The building's sweeping, sloped surfaces mimic the ribbed structure of a whale's body, offering visitors the chance to walk along the roof as if they were on a giant skeleton by the sea. The Opera House organic form invites people to engage with the building like they would with nature, creating a seamless interaction between architecture and landscape. Mountain caves and the Casa Brutale, Lebanon. Could you live in a house carved into a cliff? The Casa Brutale is an architectural masterpiece designed to be built into the side of a cliff, inspired by the natural caves that form in mountain ranges. The house is minimalistic and blends seamlessly with its environment, with a glass roof that allows the inhabitants to look up at the sky from inside the earth. Casa Brutale offers a bold vision of architecture that coexists with nature, creating a stunning, sustainable retreat carved out of the natural landscape. The Fibonacci Spiral in the Eden Project, UK. The Eden Project in Cornwall is inspired by the Fibonacci sequence, a mathematical pattern found in nature, like in the spirals of shells and flowers. Its iconic geodesic domes house diverse ecosystems, from tropical rainforests to Mediterranean climates, all enclosed within structures that mimic nature's efficient growth patterns. The Eden Project is a celebration of nature, combining cutting-edge architecture with the natural world's most fundamental design principles. Water Lilies and Summer Kanglang Pavilion, China, is designed to mirror the beauty and function of water lilies. Its structure spreads out in delicate layers, appearing to float above the surrounding water, with a design that naturally reflects and complements the landscape. The pavilion's petal-like roofs offer shelter while creating a serene and cooling space. This design shows how architecture can evoke the peaceful beauty of nature's simplest yet most elegant forms. Bamboo forests and the Green School, Bali. Can an entire school be built from bamboo? The Green School in Bali is a stunning example of how natural materials like bamboo can be used to create a fully functional, sustainable structure. Inspired by the strength and flexibility of bamboo forests, the school's buildings are open-air, naturally ventilated, and completely integrated into the surrounding environment. This design shows how a simple, renewable resource like bamboo can be used to create a modern, sustainable learning space. Volcanoes and the Songjiang Hotel, China. The Songjiang Hotel, built into the walls of an abandoned quarry in China, takes its inspiration from the shape and structure of volcanoes. The hotel's design rises from the depths of the earth, offering an awe-inspiring blend of nature and luxury, with waterfalls cascading down the sides of the quarry. This striking design shows how we can repurpose and transform natural landscapes into functional, eco-friendly spaces. Birds' Wings and the Milwaukee Art Museum, you say. Can a building have wings that move like a bird in flight? The Milwaukee Art Museum, designed by Santiago Calatrava, is inspired by the wings of birds in motion. Its retractable wings can open and close, creating a dynamic structure that adjusts to weather and sunlight while embodying the grace and elegance of avian flight. This iconic museum exemplifies how modern architecture can capture the beauty and movement of nature. From the efficiency of honeycombs to the flexibility of bamboo forests, these natural habitats have provided architects with the inspiration to create buildings that are not only beautiful, but also sustainable and functional. By drawing from nature, we can build a future where architecture and the environment exist in perfect harmony. Which of these nature-inspired architectural designs left you in awe? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories of architecture influenced by the beauty and ingenuity of the natural world.